Hello, my name is Christian Phifer, and welcome to Larksburg Conservation at Taylor Hollow. I'm glad you're here. Today, I'd like to invite you to join me for a walk in the woods. If you can, imagine with me. We're just stepping out together at the cabin and trailhead, taking a slow walk into the land. This virtual tour is meant to feel a bit like that. A conversation, a shared walk, offering clarity, context, and a sense of what Larkspur is and how it feels to be here. Larkspur Conservation at Taylor Hollow is Tennessee's first nature preserve dedicated to natural burial. We're a nonprofit organization with a simple but far-reaching mission: to preserve and restore land across Tennessee by reviving burial practices that care for people and heal the earth at the same time. Taylor Hollow spans 155 acres along the Highland Rim in Sumner County, just under an hour from downtown Nashville. The land here is rolling and varied. Open meadows, wooded hollows, limestone outcrops, and quiet forest paths. Adjacent to us is Taylor Hollow State Natural Area, home to many threatened and endangered species. This region is considered one of the most ecologically significant areas in the state, and we're deeply proud to protect it. So how do we do that? And what exactly is natural burial? Natural burial is a return to a way of caring for our dead that humans have practiced for generations. It's safe for our environment and for the people who care for the body, because it avoids embalming chemicals, plastics, and metal caskets and concrete vaults. Instead, the body is wrapped in a simple fabric shroud or placed in a biodegradable casket, often handmade of wood or woven willow, and returned gently to the earth. It brings real meaning to the phrase, dust to dust. When natural burial is paired with permanent land protection, we call it conservation burial. It's natural burial taken one step further. At Larkspur, each burial directly supports the long-term care and restoration of this land. The preserve is protected by a conservation easement held by the Nature Conservancy of Tennessee. That easement permanently prevents activities like subdivision, mining, or clear-cutting. In simple terms, it's a promise written into the land itself, protection that lasts forever. Because of that protection, this place can remain a sanctuary where native plants and animals thrive, visitors walk mindfully, students learn, and families return again and again. Larkspur is open to the public from daylight to dark. Even though it is a cemetery, it is also a living landscape, a green space for the whole community. No two burials at Larkspur are ever the same, but there is a shared rhythm. On the day of burial, people gather at the trailhead and make a memorial walk together into the preserve. At the gravesite, the grave has been mindfully prepared and often decorated with native plants, pine straw, flowers, or meaningful personal touches. Family and friends are invited, if they wish, to gather close, to look into the grave, and to touch the casket or shrouded body. Ceremony here is led by the family. Some share stories, prayers, or music. Others invite a religious leader. Some keep things quiet and simple, or linger afterward for a picnic or shared meal. There is no rush. Time is treated as something sacred here. When everyone is ready, those who wish may help lower the body into the earth. Then, beginning with the family, each person is invited to place a handful or shovelful of soil into the grave. When all who want to participate have done so, the grave is fully filled by those present. A gentle mound is formed, covered with pine straw to stabilize the soil and protect the seed bank. Flowers may be scattered, and some families return later for Larkspur's seasonal plantings of native wildflowers. Each burial becomes a part of the land's ongoing story. Graves at Larkspur are marked thoughtfully and minimally. Each grave receives a small aluminum marker or medallion stamped with the person's name and years of life. GPS coordinates are recorded and made publicly available on our website, allowing visitors to locate a grave using their smartphone. Families may also choose to have a native stone engraved through Larkspur if they wish. One of the most common questions we hear is, how does the body get here? Well, the process is simpler than many people may expect. When a death occurs, the family typically contacts a funeral home for transportation and basic care. Embalming is not used. Instead, bathing, dressing, and cooling are provided until the burial. On the day of the ceremony, the funeral home transports the body to Larkspur. We work with any licensed funeral director. If you aren't familiar with a local funeral home, we can always help you choose one. Another common question is about choosing a gravesite. That selection usually happens at or near the time of death or during a terminal diagnosis, and it can be a meaningful, even healing experience. Some people are drawn to open meadows filled with grasses and butterflies. Others choose shaded forest areas beneath tall trees and ferns. Families may also reserve an adjacent space for a spouse's future burial. Talking about death doesn't make it happen sooner, but it does make it gentler when it comes. Many fears around burial are based on myths. Bodies do not need to be embalmed. Burial does not have to happen within 24 hours. Refrigeration and simple cooling allow time for family to gather and plans to be made. Graves are dug to a responsible depth, and wildlife does not disturb them. Our soil and bedrock act as natural filters, protecting water quality. When the body is returned without chemicals, plastics, or concrete, it becomes a part of the soil again, safely and naturally. What makes Larkspur truly powerful is that each burial becomes a gift to the land, to the community, and to the family it serves. Thank you for walking with me and for allowing me to speak openly about death, our care, and conservation. My closing invitation is simple. Talk with the people you love. Share your wishes. Ask questions. Make a plan. You'll find more detailed information on our website, including pricing options, frequently asked questions, images, and family stories. And while video can offer a glimpse, nothing compares to being here in person. We invite you to visit the preserve, take a hike, or schedule a planning conversation with us today. We're honored to help whenever you're ready.